Hey guys, I'm here in Orlando with Master Lodo. We just got done with an awesome capoeira class, and my quads are going to be killing me for the next week from this. So I got to ask you, how long have you been training capoeira for?
Oh, I think my whole life. Now I think is 45 years.
45 years, man. That's almost double what I've been alive.
Yeah.
That's awesome. And what is it that you love the most about capoeira?
Because capoeira changed my whole life. Changed habits, feeling, thank you. I'm very quiet boy, you know, and very shy, very shy. Capoeira gives me self-esteem. It gives so much when I come to the United States. I learned that believing. It is that I put in my life about it. Yes, you need believing. You need to do it to yourself, not for somebody else. Because many people doing sports is doing because you want to be cool, want to show for somebody else. No, you need to only be yourself, doing for yourself because that's forever.
That's awesome. So my training partner was here today, and she was kind of hanging out behind, and she stopped halfway through, and you gave her an awesome motivational speech. Can you kind of tell me what you had told her during that?
Yeah, for she be herself. She don't need the think about somebody else, because the life, if you put you on clothes, you need to put you on clothes if you make somebody else happy or looking for people. If you buy car, you need to buy car for people. You don't buy for you. You want to buy cool car for the people looking. If you buy house, you need to buy a good house for people coming to you and say, wow, that's cool. No, you need to buy what's comfortable for you, what's better to you. Because what do you buy is going for you, it's not for somebody else. What I say to her there, for she be herself. She don't need to do anything perfect. She need to only try. If the mistake is part of the class. And she saw, you see that she developed very much.
That was awesome. That motivated me just listening to hear you speak about that. Now, can you show us a sequenza or something that you've been working on? Just kind of run us through that.
Sequência, look at it. When the bimba teaches sequência de movimento, because everything that you do is sequência. But when the bimba try to make the sequência look like a balão cinturado in the capoeira, he created that for sure for the government liberation and for teacher in college. Do you understand? Mm-hmm. Well, capoeira is a universe. Capoeira is free. Capoeira is yourself. Okay. Capoeira coming Africa from Brazil, and when he developed in Brazil, the slave want to be freedom. You play how you feeling. Sequência, you can create sequência in the moment, because when some people say about sequência, I try to think about the choreography. Mm-hmm. In capoeira is no choreography. Okay. You learn the movement over there, you learn how to put the movement together, and the roda is completely different. You need to know what time do you went, what time you created the movement. Do you understand? Então, it's no choreography, because the choreography, the same thing that you're doing here, you need to do in the roda. And the roda is different because you don't know how size the people coming. You need to create conform the game. Do you understand?
So you're saying kind of practice being as free as possible, so whenever something's happening.
Survivor.
Exactly.
Yes. What I can teach on that, I can make some game.
Okay.
That's be okay?
Yeah. All right, now we've got instructor Scooby-Doo, who's going to be helping us out with this next portion.
Muito obrigado, gente. Very good.
Foi. When if you go in front of the camera for show something, it's completely different. I don't like the show something like choreography. Because today, everybody think capoeira is dance. You understand? And capoeira is no dance. Capoeira is self-defense. Capoeira created for the slave escape, the slave master. Então capoeira é really martial art. E capoeira can be freedom. Because the slave coming for war in Brazil, he being the first line. Because the government will say, yeah, I want to give you be freed, all the slaves be freed. And therefore the slave, if you go in the front line, help Brazil in the war, I think Paraguay or Uruguay, I don't remember exactly.
Paraguay, yeah.
If you fight for Brazil, and then I make you freedom here, and you can do whatever you want. Well, what is the government expecting? Que the half the slave die, for he had control of the rest. Or the slave know a lot of the jungle, because he lives in the jungle. And he won the war, he helped Brazil and win the war. And he can be freedom.
Awesome.
And because this capoeira is universal, it's you. It's not about anything, it's the martial arts is about, talk about your emotional moment. Because first of all, because this you play for the song. You know you listen to the song. Sometimes you say very bad, you play bad movement, doing bad game. But when you listen to the music, it's so good in your ear, you change it because it's the music that I like. You see how your body changing, how you're doing. That's gonna be yourself. Do you understand?
Yeah.
Normally, it's capoeira, it's meditation. In the same time that you play, in the same time you meditation, you clean your mind, and you be freedom.
That's awesome.
Yeah, also very much. It's so good to see you. Because capoeira is from Brazil, capoeira today stay in the whole world. Well, it's so good to see how people the outside the Brazil support the capoeira, give this attention, give this develop. And this for me is very good because in Brazil I saw capoeira for so long. It's very pretty. They're doing capoeira now, it's not having much school, and so they have a school in the whole world. And Brazil now open more the mind for developing capoeira. And so much can make capoeira the second sport, national sport in Brazil. Second national sport. But for the reality, capoeira is supposed to be the first sport. The first national sport, because capoeira is developed in Brazil. And football is coming from the England. Capoeira, normally, football deveria ser the second one. But the first one is soccer, and after that is coming capoeira.
That's awesome.
With the important is see that everybody's accepting, develop, help us doing this stuff.
I mean, it's a fun sport, and I mean, you guys just showed how fluid you can make these movements. I mean, I'm sure anybody watching can see that I'm a lot more choppy, but you guys just flow and it's all
It's
natural.
funny,
You
very
feel
fun,
it.
yeah.
I always get asked, when I told people I've trained capoeira before, and I showed videos, and they're like, "That's fake. It's choreography." And I'm like, "No, it's not." Like,
Yeah,
I've
do you
seen
see
it.
what I say?
It's
Yeah.
not.
Yeah, that's everywhere. Everybody says the same thing because it is that don't like it. They make it sequence because everything that you do in sequence. You leave the one movement, it goes for the another movement. It's sequence. More having people can have a sequence of the a movement. Leave the one, go for the other. That don't work that because in the heart is completely different. You never know where's the location that people stay for you doing your sequence. Do you understand? Então, it's don't have choreography. Capoeira is freedom. When I talk about capoeira, a lot of masks, a lot of good masks. It's funny because some good masks you really know. They talk about this, look like balão cinturado de mestre bimba, que everybody follow that. But follow for people, make this for, I don't know what is the people doing that because The Bimba created for show que capoeira can develop, look like dance for teaching people in the university, because capoeira is prohibited because if people think capoeira is very aggression, street fight, so the people don't want to. And he tried bring this for the whole generation, for make something more nice, and he create this balão cinturado for show them all. Capoeira don't have this. Capoeira is you. You don't go in for some place for fight, for some play and show, because you know Taekwondo, the people do it, you know, show and talk about your martial arts. What is he doing? Imagine capoeira having me and my friend, me doing whole balão cinturado, for show, for fight, for somebody else. No, don't work. So capoeira is free. Capoeira is yourself. Is very, very freedom. It's a spirit and mind, nothing more. And soul.
And so, right.
I was telling her, so I taught her a few, or taught Aileen a few Taekwondo classes, and I was telling her this morning, I was like, we're gonna go do Capoeira, and I think you're gonna like it even more because it's a lot more free. There's no forms, the katas. It's like you just kind of get to express yourself and just play around and have a good time. So I think that's one reason that a lot of people can really like it, especially if they know how to do all the kicks. They come in and they learn Capoeira, they're like, wow, this is a lot different, and I get to do what I want, but it doesn't have to be set patterns. So I think that's an amazing thing about
Every martial art have your style. Respect Taekwondo, Karate, Judo, boxing, Jiu-Jitsu. Everyone have your style. You need only understand about it. Yes. A capoeira is freedom because this lady, you don't have a choice. You need to escape fast. You need to kick it. There's lady master here because they have many lady master come behind him, and he need to kick one, kick another one, give up inside the jungle. It's nothing he can do. For waiting for somebody else because it comes 200 stop him. That don't work. But Taekwondo, he have this stuff because he's showing different way, different position. So it's no que he come be different the capoeira, no, because that I say to you, capoeira is yourself. You can bring capoeira for wedding, for birthday, for club, for circle, anywhere, for the beach, for anywhere that you want to be. That you're doing that. It's funny because in Taekwondo that you see that the people doing kata. Né? Okay, it's good when having many people doing together. If you two doing kata, it's not much good. You need to see more. For capoeira, in two people play, you see the leg cross, it look like a choreographer because everybody think it's dance because it's so much more. It's no choreographer. It's ability. It's how you control your soul, your body and your soul. At the same time, you can have the sensibility. The people come and kick it this way here. You go in the front the kick and you escape to the kick and kick the guy the other side. And later on you say, whoa, what I doing? Because somebody else film and show you, you say, oh my gosh, how I doing that? You normally don't know. It's because it's your emotion for the moment. Mm-hmm. You're doing karate. You see, if you don't have one teacher can tell you more, not tell you doing the movement, more the time that you need the application, the movement, you'll never be nobody else. You can do the movement perfect, but if you don't know the moment, the application, it don't work. As look at there, I say, a lot of people come to me and say, how you, I'm doing capoeira in home, I practice in home. I say, yeah, you practice in home for who? For the bag? You kick the bag. Yeah. I see Bruce Lee, I don't know the movie is, I pay? Eight men. Yeah. Yeah, Bruce Lee into that, the guys going for beating Bruce Lee, and the guys coming, the guys, and look at something very high, and he go up and kick it. Pow! And Bruce Lee say, yeah, you can kick that. He don't reaction. More I reaction. So it's that. When you punch the ball, the bag is doing stuff, the bag don't reaction. And you don't know what you can be. You understand? The consequences, you don't know. When you fight for somebody else, then the consequences can be different. Because it's important when you say in the roda, because you kick somebody else kick in the same moment that you can escape, you kick somebody else, you stay there. It look like let's say the game that you put
chess.
Chess. Yeah, no? You go, the guy, go, it's same thing, same game. But the difference is capo kick, love kick. Because this capoeira say, zoom, 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 capoeira mata More try say, zoom, 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 capoeira kill one. Mata é kill one. Então, it's because it's zoom, 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 capoeira mata zoom. Because the people don't know exactly. If you wait for the kick, you put in the Facebook, you see so many people kick in the face, sleeping very fast, and you say, well, how is that? Oh yeah, capoeira. I see many stuff when I grew up in capoeira. Crazy. Capoeira today say a little bit better more. Before people broke a beating bow in the head to somebody else. Yeah, I see many times the people play that and they hard stay very hard to pick up beating bow here. Pow, broken. Because this say capoeira is very violent and the life can change. Before it's a street fight. And people don't care much, people don't respect. Today you come here, you accept, I have this space here that you can see that. It's because I need to change a lot of stuff. I need to put discipline in a lot of stuff. There you see me work for the kids today, family here. And I need to make a different way for everybody survive. Same thing that I say to her, I say to the mother, I say to the kids. It's about you, it's not about anything. You don't want consequences in your life. If you don't want consequences, you need to know now. Because later on it's late. Do you understand? Now, this that I say is important. It's about yourself. It's about anything. Because sometimes you come to me and say, hey, I want for looking some work like that in this company. I say, no, don't go there. I go there yesterday. I'm looking for something. I don't have nothing there. The people don't know good guy. And you say, oh, no, really? Yeah, I say, yeah. And then you don't go in because of me. Well, my luck is not your luck. You can come in there, you found the work after me. You don't need to listen to me. You need to be yourself forever. Don't let nobody else change your dream. They change your mind. This capoeira give it to me very much because I'm shy, a very quiet boy. I really don't believe in anything. And my Mestre Jim from Brazil, Topazzi, yeah, he helped me very much about that. He say, hey, you need to be yourself. I remember sometimes I come in tired, and he say, hey, come on, doing something here. I say, Master, today I'm very tired. I work the whole day. I'm very tired. I say, no, you're tired in your mind. Come on, work. And I work for him very hard. I don't want more later on, go and do it. And when I finish the class, the whole thing, and he almost leaving, I stay there and work out to myself, only myself. I say, hey, you okay? I say, yes. What? You say to me you're tired. I say, yeah, when I start. I say, what, you continue doing workouts here? And then I look and say, wow, that thing's mine. Yeah. It's about you, it's about anything. The whole world is about that. It's about you. It's no need to show somebody else cool movement to be nice for somebody else. You're doing because you cool, Eddie. You born cool. You born yourself.
That's a great perspective. I mean, I saw you saying that to not just Nailene, but someone else, so I can see that you're preaching that here, and everyone has a lot of respect. As soon as you clapped, everybody stopped, and you said, go, be quiet, go do over this, and everyone just listened, so you foster a lot of respect here, and that's amazing.
Well, that's the life you do. That's the life you do. You understand? Everybody follow everybody because imagine I be here now, I talk for everybody. But tomorrow be you. How you expect somebody else accept you? Same thing, you accept your master. And now, if you don't accept your master, you ready tomorrow, people don't accept you. So it's coming, the generation, a cycle is going. And this you need to do, and you need to be yourself. Because while you pass it for your son, same thing, while you be. And your son don't be shy. Your son be better than you 10,000 times because your son has you and has himself. Better you pass it there. Because this feeling for when you have kids is coming automatic. It's passing automatic. Because I have a family here that say, I don't know what is this kid you learn, this whole thing. He's doing very good. I say, yes. Because you pass your whole life to try to learn something, don't believe it. And he coming here and believe in himself, he developing more. Do you understand? So it's only about you. It's only about be together. What I say when you ask about my religion, what's my religion? My religion is love. Love is my religion. What is Zig Marley say? Love is my religion. You can take or leave. You don't need to believe. Do you understand? So that's capoeira for me. Is when changing my whole life. What do you see here today? You don't see normally Master Lazaro. You see capoeira man. Because everything that I developed is in top of that. Believing. I have one guy that he's doing metrics, doing
WWE.
WWE. He almost
He's
is
in,
professional.
He's in NXT.
You see the big guy, black guy. He come here, he never doing back flick. And he tried doing, I tried teaching him a couple back flick for the hand. And I doing, okay. 1-2 weeks after I say, go in there, back flick it to yourself. Say, Mastre, you crazy? I say, believe it, my friend, now is the time. You need to do it for I can see now. And he looked at me and said, going. If you hurt yourself, no problem. You don't leave it here. I leave you here to yourself, I go home. That I say about you respecting, about you listening. And he, oh my gosh, don't cry now, do it again. Yeah, don't cry now, you don't finish it. Because you're doing one, you want to stop it. And he going there, doing 2, doing 3. I say, now you can cry, running, doing whatever you want. He say, I passed my whole life till today, try doing some movement to put back flicks in the back, and I never doing. Today I doing. I don't know how this works. I say, that's about you. It's not about anything. Everything that you want to do is for be cool for somebody else.
You just gotta believe it.
Oh my gosh,
Right.
he's so happy today.
It says it up on the wall. Believe it.
Yeah, forever. Every place that you go here, you only see that.
When you're first walking into the academy here at the top, believe in yourself.
Yeah, because this is when I start here. I have $2 in the pocket. Yeah, I need to believe in myself. Don't be choice.
A lot more than $2 in a bag of chips now.
Yeah, believe it.
Desculpa aí, Mastre, eu tenho que ir embora, tá?
Well, thank you so much. I appreciate it. It was an amazing
Appreciate
class.
you.
Thank you, brother.
And you'll be welcome forever. Anytime that you want to come here,
Thank you, Mastre.